So now I'm going to draw with my, holy crap, oh my God, I guess that's an alligator. That is really scary. Woo-hoo. Very loud. Well, that was my silly video from Booker Creek last week where I was bitten up by yellow flies and put through the torture chamber. But hey, it was fun and we did get a prize in the end and a little cash, which is always nice. So today we're experimenting with trying to set up our painting before we paint it. I don't like to do this. I'm sort of a very quick, spontaneous person, but I know that some of my paintings come better when I do take the time to sit there and plan it out. Other times it actually ruins the painting for me because I lose my energy. But today, because this is a complicated subject, it looks very simple, but it's all bushes on top of bushes, and if you don't do it right, it will just look like a mass of undefinable bushes, if that's a word, indefinable bushes. So we're going to go ahead and sketch it out with pencil first, and then we'll try laying it in with our paint. So let's see how we do. I've really been intrigued by this photograph that I took because of the strong light that's going right through this part here, down here, and over here. So I'm going to try to draw it. I have another one also that I want to draw, and I want to see if these will work out as paintings. Hopefully they'll work out as drawings, and that will tell me a lot about them. Well, it's very difficult to get the degrees of light and dark. At some point I felt like I couldn't get some of this dark enough, but if you squint your eyes and break it down into maybe 3 major darkness and lightnesses, I think it would help. And then go from there later to fine-tuning those dark and lights. Maybe some will be lighter lights and some will be darker darks. Maybe the hue will help, as the ones in the background normally are cooler, but in this case they're sort of like fall colors, so we'll just have to add a little white to fade them out. But yes, there is some warm color in the back there, and the cooler colors actually seem to be in the front in this case, so that's really a reversal. But we'll just have to manage with some more vibrant, cooler colors in the front and some warmer, lighter colors in the back. And then, of course, our splash of light right there. That's going to make the whole painting. So I've kind of familiarized myself with the subject. I see where my problem areas probably will be. And I think I'm ready to go ahead and try to sketch this with a little bit of paint, get the basic layout in, and then go from there. So here we're just blocking in, holding places for the trees and the bushes. I don't want that warmth up quite so high, so I'm going to lower that. I'd rather have some more sky in the picture. So it's just a basic block in. trying to get my darks and my lights in. The colors are not completely accurate, but I am attempting to make a dark green and a light green and a yellow green. But these are just the basic colors. There's more correct colors that will go on top of this. A basic sky. I wanted some warmth in it. And you can see I can just keep adjusting it. A little more warmth, a little less warmth, a little lighter, till I get it where I think it might look the best. Get these warm trees in the background. They're fairly light. These trees on the side, they're a medium green. That's the darkest of the trees right there, and it's got the light kind of throwing a shadow on it. And then my lightest area where the light is coming across from the right to the left and striking below the tree. Got to put those sky holes in if you want it to be realistic. The edge is very important. It really defines the trees. So you add a little and you take a little away. In other words, you add a little sky for the sky holes, and then maybe you bring out a little bit of the leaf on the tree branch so it looks sort of delicate and dissipates the edge a little bit. Bring a little of the green into the yellow and a little of the yellow into the green. There's a big white bush here. Some of the lighter greens, but I don't want them too light. How the heck do I do that? Let's see. Right here is a lighter green. Still green, but lighter. So what you're looking at is actually a pond on the right-hand side, and the bank is on the left. And all of these grasses and things are growing out of the pond water, and then behind it are more trees. Okay, here we go. And darker. And later up here. And then go light there, and go a little darker there. This has got a texture here. You're going to go darker here. Ready? Darker there. Darker here. Darker there. Here. Dark there. Definitely, there's dark here. Now, there's some lighter stuff right here. Here. Mhm. Light right here. These need a little darker green in them here and there. little bit more. So a lot of this is kind of undefinable. You really can't tell what you're looking at for sure, but you know darn well that you're looking at bushes. Deep, deep bushes. But you get the gist of it. And hopefully you see my focal point right here. I don't need to put every single little thing in here. Later I will probably put a few branches in the trees and a few twigs here and there, but it's not really important to show you how to do this painting. Just like so. And come in with the darker again, then hit it with a few dark spots. Okay. All done. I've got this turned away from the light. I'm going to slowly turn it, but I want you to see it before the light hits it because all the dark is going to fade out as soon as I turn this. But I want you to be able to see the rest of it. So there it is. A pretty good rendition. We're not trying to do photorealism. We're trying to do wonderful drama and emotion. So that probably took about an hour and a half altogether. And it was a really nice study trying to learn how to differentiate all those different greens so that we got the idea that there's a pile of bushes in here. And our main focal point, the light coming through from here and splashing up into here. That's the focal point, the effect of the light on the bushes. Hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you next time, and don't forget, you can paint too.